And we're live, it says. Welcome, guys. Glad you're here. Glad you made it to Sunday Night Charts. We're going to look at some live TA for Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. We're going to do heavy analysis tonight. That's what we're going to start with. And then we're going to jump into the Sunday Night Chart requests. So that's the agenda tonight. So we're going to start with heavy TA, and then we'll take chart requests after that's done. So we're going to start from the macro, work our way down to the micro. And we'll look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Okay, on heavy TA. All right, let me find you guys on YouTube so I can keep track of the chat, and we'll be ready to go. Let me know if we got good audio and good video. Want to make sure we're good to go. And we'll look at what's up, Rasmi, Rob. Hey man, Raul. Glad you made it, buddy. Crypto fever. I got a fever, and the only solution is more cowbell, more crypto, more crypto. All right, there's 12 of you here. Sound is great, picture's clear. All right, it's kind of a new webcam. I want to see how it's working, so hopefully we're good to go. Hey, Carrie, what's up? I'm glad you made it. I gave you plenty of notice today, Carrie, so hopefully you guys are good to go. Corona. No, I've got man, I got allergies so bad my eyes are red right now. Hey, hold on one second, guys. I need to mute my audio just for a second here. How do I do that? All right, we'll get the popcorn rocking here shortly. Yeah, that's okay. Watch them ads, guys. Watch it. Click on them ads. You want to thank me for the video content? Watch those ads, guys. Watch them. Just watch one of them every day. That'd be sweet. That would be sweet. All right. All right. We ready to rock? There's 21 of you. That's enough for me as far as to get started. I wanted to talk about a little bit, defend Elliott Wave just a little bit. Rasmi, I'll be glad to. Is she listening now? What's up, Paula Mantilla? What's up? Glad you're here. Shout out from Rasmi. Glad you're watching. If you are, glad you made it. There's a shout out, Rasmi. There you go. Hey, tell me, is my what do you call it? My air condition bothering anybody? It's on right here. I'm in my sunroom, and we have a little room air conditioner. Is that bothering anybody? Is the sound okay with that on? Let me know. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, honey. I got the dew of the mountain. Yeah, let me just take a minute here and talk about what I do and why I do it and what I'm actually doing on my channel. I do this every now and then. It really helps people because, I think some people come to the channel thinking, oh, he's going to tell me where it's going. I mean, listen, I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's going, and neither does any TA guy. All we can do is look at the chart and say, okay, based on what I see in the chart, this is my guess. This is my guess as to what's going on. Now, for me, Elliott Wave is the best way to do it because based on the market structure. When I talk about structure, I'm talking about what kinds of things you see on the screen. Okay, basically in Elliott Wave, you boil it down to 5s and 3s. That's the way we look at the market. We're looking at 5 waves. We're looking at 3 waves. Okay. 5s and 3s, and depending on what we see, and sometimes it's pretty hard to interpret whether it's a 5 or a 3, particularly when we're dealing with a diagonal. Okay, when we're dealing with diagonals like this, it's really hard because they start out looking like a 3 wave, and then they turn into 5 waves, and so it's hard to interpret those sometimes. But basically, we're looking at structures and applying rules. Not that somebody's made up, but rather somebody has a guy named Elliott studied the market, and he said, what do we see over and over and over? What's the repetitious movements of the market? When we see this structure, what happens next? Things of that nature. So the wonderful thing about Elliott Wave is that and there's a gigantic if you interpret the structures correctly, you can really accurately predict at least the direction. You don't know exactly how far it's going to go. That's where fibs help and whatnot. And of course, that's part of Elliott Wave as well. But you can at least get the direction right. And that's my first priority. I want to get the direction right on the macro and the micro. When I don't know the macro, I just focus in on the micro and just try to trade with the micro. When I don't know the micro, I focus in on the macro if I can. You know, we're just trying to get a balanced TA with what's going on. So I really don't often have a bias. My general bias is that, you know, on my micro count, the macro count, I'm a little bullish on Bitcoin. I actually believe the bull count a little bit more than a bear count. We're going to look into that here in just a minute. However, so my bias right now is actually a little bullish. But like today, somebody accused me of my bias is bear. That's why I'm only seeing bear. No, this wave structure right here this is the micro time frame, guys. It's a 15-minute chart. But that structure right here, we're going to get into this in a little bit. But that structure is not bullish to me, and I'm going to explain. I'm going to do my best to explain why it's not bullish, and show you what I expect the market to do next. So that's where we're heading. Okay, guys? That being said, what we're trying to do is accurately, together as a community of traders, we're trying to accurately identify the structures on the screen, okay, in the chart. And so you guys need to really, really, learn the structures and understand the rules of the structures, and then begin to identify them on a regular basis. And if you watch me do it long enough, I'll teach you how to do it, okay? I've got videos on those structures. You can go to Trading Night School. You can go to my, let's see if I can find it for you guys. If you go to my YouTube channel, let's see if I can pull it up here. Just go to Jim of All Trades, okay? And you go to my videos list. And I think I got a playlist. I haven't updated it in a couple of weeks, but if you go to my playlists, you can see it says Learning to Trade with Jim of All Trades, and you click on that playlist. Stop. Okay. And you'll see the list of trading night schools here. Okay. The first one's like, let's see, Essentials of a Successful Trader, How to Use TradingView, Paper Trading in TradingView. So the first three are very, very basic, like just getting you started in trading. Okay. And then the first real big lesson, session 1 here, is why you lose trades. And then lesson 2, we get into psychology of the Elliott Wave structure. And then we actually start learning the Elliott Wave by lesson 3. Okay, so we actually start getting into Elliott Wave and impulses, and understanding what an impulse looks like using fib tools. Okay, so I walk you through that, guys. I walk you through all that stuff in these. These are free. These are free courses. They're up here. If you can't find them all in the playlist, because I'm doing Forex right now, but just all you got to do is go to my videos, in my videos list, and everywhere you see me standing, everywhere you see this yellow Trading Night School, me standing, that's basically another video. And here's one that's a little different than the other ones, but basically, and they're all numbered: session 17, session 18, 19. Okay. So these are teaching you how to trade. It's free course. It's structured like this, and so it's really informal. It is what it is, but you're going to learn a lot. They're golden if you actually apprise yourself of them. If you actually want to learn TA and learn Elliott Wave, that's where I would be starting. Okay. All right. Well, there's the plug for that. If you need more help and guidance as you go through that, at the bottom of any of my videos. At the bottom of any of my videos, you'll find a description right here. It says for daily trading support, trading ideas, trading education, access to my personal trades, and much more. Consider joining the Jim of All Trades Telegram. Okay, all you do is become a Patreon supporter. Here's the link to do that. If you want to become, and we're at the beginning of the month, so it's a great time to join. Okay, as the month rolls on, you lose the value for the first month because Patreon will charge no matter what day you join, it'll charge you for the first month, and then it'll charge you again at the beginning of the next month. So anyway, you get the best value by joining at the beginning of the month. All right, there it is. That's just some stuff I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, all right. Let's see. Cheers. Nice having someone rational taking the market, not overly committed one way or the other. I try to be, Darnell. I really do, Darnelli. I try to. Okay. Sorry. Here's my email. There you go. I'm building the pool, guys. I'm building the pool outside. You can't buy a pool. The pools are. Yes. Yes.
What?
They want to play video games.
Of course they do. When do they not want to play?
That's my kiddos. All right. They catch me when I'm vulnerable, when I'm talking to you guys, trying to give my attention to you. I become a yes man. All right. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I'm building the pool outside. You can't buy a pool anymore. The manufacturers, because of the COVID stuff, they couldn't manufacture them. So I'm developing one myself using PVC, and I've ordered a pool liner, and I've got some other ideas anyway. So anyway, that's what that email was that you just maybe saw if you were watching, because I know you watch every moment of this live stream. All right, let's get into the TA. That's what you came for. Don't forget, none of it's financial advice. Let's jump in. Okay, let's clear the chart. Remove all the drawings. There we go. Start from scratch. This is I'm not going to start. We got an impulse one. We got a 3-wave down. Now I call this just reminding you of the macro. I call this an impulse. I'm not going to prove it tonight. I'm not going to say it again why I do it. That's an impulse to me. It's a clear 5-wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an impulse. It could be. I mean, and it measures great. It looks great. To me, it's an impulse wave. Now, what we have right here is a possible 3-wave move that's finished. Okay, so this is where the chart gets difficult. Right here. This is where it gets difficult. It's always the most recent stuff is the most difficult stuff. Okay, but let me explain to you what is difficult about this. After an impulse wave, a 5-wave move, we expect a 3-wave move. Okay. Now this is taking forever. The time, let's see, let's do time analysis here just for a minute. From here to there to this point right here. Here, let's get the no. There we go. Let's get the 1,786. We got one. Let's make that. Let's get the 1.272. Let's make that red. Let's try the 276. It doesn't matter. The length of time this impulse wave took is almost exactly 127 extension of this, or this compared to the. Let me go back. Sorry, guys. The time this impulse wave took, the correction down to this last bottom took almost to the 127. Actually, past the 127, almost to the day, but a couple of days off, about a week off. So a little bit more time there. The 1618 is right here. So anyway, this is taking more time than this impulse did. Okay, so in the relationship of the time of the impulse to the correction is taking a lot longer than the impulse. Okay, now it looks like a 3-wave move right here. Okay, so it looks like we have a 3-wave right there. So what we're doing now is identifying the structures that we see to try to say, okay, what do we got on our hands? Okay, so here's the little, I think this is a little triangle in here, right in there. So that's an A B for the triangle, and then a C wave, which is 5 waves. So that's a let's see, can't be. That's a 3 wave, a 3 wave, 3 wave. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. We got 3 waves here, I think, that finish. Okay, then we got a flat here in the middle. Sometimes I'm not super worried about the exactly with the count there, but there's a 3 wave. Okay, then we got this flat right here. Everybody remembers this day. Okay, and then the question is 1 2 3 1 2 3. We're looking for a 1 2 3. Is this our 1 2 3? That's question number 1. Rob, let's check that out, man. Nope, doesn't fit. Good try though. Okay. Anyway, so the question mark is that a 1 2 3 and that's it? Okay, could be. If that's the case, here are the implications of that. Here are the implications if that's the way we're to interpret this. Do the fibs support that move? Let's check it out. Came to the 1-to-1 extension. Okay, so if we call this some kind of a 3-wave move, it came to the 1-to-1 extension and bounced off. Okay, and it's bouncing off relatively impulsively. We'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, so again, I'm presenting a possible bull case here. So this would be a 1-wave, a 3-wave pullback for a 2-wave, and now we're in the first wave of the next wave to the upside. Okay, so we're looking bullish, and so we'd be looking to find 5 waves finishing in this wave. We're looking for 5 waves to finish up. Okay, so that's the way we would think if that's the way. Now, if this isn't 3 waves, but if it's 5 waves, 1 2 3 4 5, something like that, then that means this has to be a 3-wave move, and then we're looking for another 5-wave move to the downside. That's going to retest this low, but we don't want it to break this low right over here. Personally, I don't want to see us break 31.14. Okay, so if this wave comes down, I want it to come down and not break this low. And that would be basically, and that would be another way of saying, okay, well, we got a 3-wave, a 3-wave, and there's another 3-wave. That's a W. There's our X, and then a Y wave. But that would be a big WXY correction. Okay, and then after that, guys, that your moonshot is what happens. So those are 2 possible. As far as I can say, that's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so if we've got another wave down to the downside, again, just talking about implications, then that means this must be a 3-wave move. You've got to be able to count 3 waves, whether it's going to be a WXY or an ABC. Okay, now what's the difference between a WXY and an ABC? Some of you guys don't know. Let me explain very quickly. Okay, an ABC can be a 5, a 3, and a 5. Okay, a 5-wave, 1 2 3 4 5. A 3-wave, B is always 3, and then 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, it could be a 5 3 5. Another type of ABC is what we call a flat, and that's a 3 3 5, where the B wave retraces the A at least 90%. It's got to come at least 90%. The A wave is 3 waves in this case, 3, 3, and 5. Okay, if you want to see a flat, let me show you a flat. That's a flat right there. That's a 3, a 3, and then a 5. You actually have a large flat right here. You got 3, 3, 5. So you might even say that this is a large flat right there. Okay, that's a flat structure. Show you another flat if you want to see it. Just one that I know right here. See that 3 wave move? 3, 3. The B wave comes actually below this wave, so we call that an expanded flat. Okay, and then a 5 wave to the upside. 5 wave. So that's a 3, 3, and a 5. That's a flat. Okay, here's a flat right here. A 3, a 3, and a 5. Actually, that might just be ABC. Kind of looks like a flat though, the way as far down as this one came. Could just be ABC. Anyway, that's a flat. But the flats are labeled ABC. Okay? That means the C wave always has 5 waves. C wave always has 5 waves. A can have 3 or 5. B has always 3. C can have 5. Okay, what's a WXY? WXY is where you have basically an ABC correction. A 535, a 335, you got an ABC correction. Okay? Then you're going to have another 3 wave move in the X wave, and then you get another 3 wave move in the Y wave. Okay? In other words, it's basically what we call a double correction. It's a double zigzag, but it's a complex correction where the complex just the correction repeats itself. Okay? So WXY. So if you think that we're going to come down and retrace and then go beyond and make a lower low, if your thought is we're going to come down here and you're a bear and you're thinking we're going to come back down here and test this region, you've got to be able to justify that with a wave structure. Okay, you got to be able to justify it from a structure standpoint. That means this move right here has to be a 3 wave move. You have to interpret it as a 3 wave move. If you can't interpret it as a 3 wave move, then you're going to have a hard time justifying that. So that's got to be a 3 wave. And then we'd expect a 3 wave down. Okay, so there's 3 right there. We got 3 here, and now we're looking for a 3 wave down. And that would be a W, X, and a Y. And that would finish our correction out. W, X, and our Y wave is another WXY. If you think, no, Jim, we finished the WXY. The WXY is done. There's your W, there's your X, there's your Y. Okay, finished, done, kaput. Okay, then that means this has to be a 5 wave move. We're looking for 5 waves here, and so that means when you do your TA on this, you're not trying to count this as 3 waves. You're trying to count that as 5 waves. And so what we really, now that we know that the options on the table as far as our correction is concerned, then I think what we need to do is say, okay, let's just take a peek now and see what we got. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing something else that I haven't seen before. What if this is, I'm just going to share it here. What if this right here is our X wave right there? It's a flat right here in the middle. Okay, and then this is Y. So we get boom, boom. I like the symmetry there. I really like the way that looks. It looks done. So let's measure that and just consider that, because it's actually a count I've not considered before. Still gets us to the 1-to-1 extension, but it kind of gives us a flat right here. The only problem is I'd have to see this as a 3 wave move, and it could be, there's a 3 wave, and there's a 3 wave. I like that, to be honest with you. That actually looks very good. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Those of you who understand what we're saying here. All right. All right. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Something to consider. Yeah, you do kind of get a double flat, don't you, Rob? No, I'm not saying that at all. Silly. If that's finished, this is actually buy. This is actually bull. Okay, so if this WXY is actually finished, it's actually a bull count, guys. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we have to come to this last wave and say, okay, what do we got? What do we got? So we're going to go get off the daily here, and let's get on the 8 hour and see what we got going on. I'm going to bring up my RSI. Let's do a little RSI analysis here. Where are we? Hidden bullish divergence. We got that bull move. No divergence to speak of there. No divergence. Got bullish. We got hidden bullish divergence here. Let's see here. Hold on one second, guys. All right, guys. So on the 8 hour, we've actually got right here this move here and this move here, hidden bullish divergence, and we got a little bit of a pump. Okay. Let's go to the 4 hour here, just kind of looking and seeing what we got here. On the 4 hour, same thing. Hidden bullish, pump. 2 hour. Okay, it looks like we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure what was going on. I just happened to see the wheel of death. And I think we're back in. Connection wasn't good for some reason. Okay. Had to check my connection. Oh, still got red. Yellow. Okay, there's green. Let's delete. Let me just adjust some things here, guys. See if it's that. I got OBS streaming in OBS. All right. Looks like we're okay. It says exit connection. Okay, well, hopefully we're okay here. Everybody, let me know. Everybody else, I think we're doing good. Sorry about that. All right. Anyway, let's get back to this wave here. Sorry about that, guys. Really, technical difficulties for sure. Okay. All right. Let's go to the 6 hour. All right, I tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to take my picture off the screen and see if that does anything. Just going to delete that. See if that does anything. Let me check my settings here. Yep, we're doing good. I'm not sure if it's video and how much, I'm not sure. Okay, guys, here's what I want to do. I want to reconnect my, go tell Samuel he has to stop playing.
Wait, how is that making your internet?
Because we're sharing internet connection.
What if I use the hotspot or something?
No, you can't.
What if I move?
All right, let's see how that does, guys. I'm back.
What if I try to
Let me. I think it's my kids playing games. I think you're probably right.
Can I try moving?
It's not going to change, honey. It's not going to change. There we go. All right, we're trying to get this squared away here. All right, how we doing? All right, there we go. We're back. I've adjusted the settings. I logged out of OBS and logged back in. The kids are playing Minecraft online, so looks like that might be it. Sorry about that. Really am. That sucks. All right. Anyway, all right. Let's look here. So, looking at this wave now, that we're looking at this final wave. Say, okay, what do we got going on here? 5 wave. There's a 3 wave right here. Okay, so I'm skipping. I've learned to just skip this wave because I don't like it, and basically that wick really sucks. I see a nice 5 wave structure right here. 5 waves there, so I'm just going to say that's our first wave. Then we got a flat right here for a second wave. Okay, so this is what I know, what I believe is true. Okay, then we got a 5 wave move, a 3 wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move there. Okay. That would actually put us at 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're getting the 5th wave of the 3rd, maybe. Or this is all just the 3rd wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the 3rd wave. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. That's the 3rd wave. Okay, so there's 3. That's 4, maybe. Okay, and now we're getting a 1, 2. Okay, 1. Now, is 2 finished, or it's 2 coming down before we go up higher? Okay, we get a bull move. So that's the big question mark. So this is the bull count. The bull count. Here it is. 1, 2. That's 3. This is 4. Unless this is some kind of a triangle. All of this is 4. And then 5. This could be a running triangle. How would that be? It actually looks a lot like a triangle. It's just a... I don't like it. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, E. But it has, this isn't finished. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look finished. So, I mean, is that what that is? Is that a triangle of some kind? Is this an ending diagonal? So, in other words, the 4 is finished. Now we're making an ending diagonal. Fifth wave. So, this is 4 right here. Okay. And now we're getting an ending diagonal fifth wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that would give us our fifth wave, and we're finished. Now we could get a throw over. In other words, we actually break up out of that, and then we come, and that basically the fifth wave kind of comes up out of that, and then down in 3 waves. Or it could simply come up, tag the trend line, and come on down. Let me show you where we had an ending diagonal on the last wave. Right here, you see this right here? That's an extended fifth. We had an ending diagonal in there. I got to go to the smaller time frame to see it. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so this move here is 1, 2, 3, 4. All this is 5. Okay, it's not an ending diagonal, but the fifth wave right here was an ending diagonal right in here. You got to go to the small time frame to see it, but it finished. It finished an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right in there, or 1, 2, 3. Anyway, there's a diagonal in there. So a lot of times at the end of a wave, at the very end, at the top, we get an ending diagonal. It's fizzling out, and that's what we get. Okay. So back to this. Is this possibly a diagonal? This might go here, and then we're getting our three-wave move up to the upside there, and then we go down. So that's a bull count, guys. That's a way to think about it. Let me just check my connection, make sure we're still doing well. Good, we're all green. I love it. Okay, excellent. We're doing great. Hey, Rob, I'm not sure what you mean by 1, 2, 1, 2. The entire wave? Entire wave? 1, 2, 1, 2? No, it doesn't have the shape of a 1, 2, 1, 2 to me, personally, as far as this wave is concerned. It doesn't have the shape of a oh, unless you're saying this here. 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Either way, yeah, I can see that if that's the 1, 2, 1, 2, Rob. If that's the case, that's cool. We still come up with this is the end of the third wave. Either way, come up with the same answer there. And then if you measure this retrace here, you can see how the fourth wave, if that's the fourth wave, comes right down to the 382 like we expect, between the 382 and the 0.5. And so that's what we expect with the fourth wave. So, I mean, this looks awful lot like an impulse wave, guys. And that's why I'm a little bullish, right? Because that's the way I'm seeing. Let's see. The 1, 2 you have labeled. I don't know. don't know what you're saying. Hey, Rob, do me a favor, man. Show me a chart in TradingView. Just all you got to do is highlight the last. You see the digits up here? The digits up here. Uh, just copy them, and then I'll paste them in the chat, and I'll pull it up because I'd like to know what you're saying. I'm not tracking with you. Sorry about that. Unless you're thinking this is a 1-2-1-2 of, yeah, and that's another possibility. If you're talking about the fifth wave 1-2-1-2, yeah, it's a possibility. And I mentioned that, so let's talk about that as a possibility. So the other possibility, like I think this is what Rob is saying right here, that this is the fifth wave, but this is a 1-2. This is a 1, and now we're making the 2. I'm not sure if the 2 is finished or it needs more. But this is, basically a 1-2-1-2, and then we're going up for big 3, 4, 5, and that's going to give us an extended fifth wave. Okay. Here's how we project that fifth wave. We go up to the top of 3, bottom of 4. We're looking for anywhere from the 1-to-1 extension down to the 618. 618 to the 1-to-1. Those are our targets there. If we have a 1-2-1-2, it probably was most likely going to be an extended wave, so looking for the 1-to-1 extensions where I'd be looking personally for that to come. So, yeah, Rob, I think I got you now. I think I'm with you. So, yeah, and I've shared this with in the videos before, so it's possible. 3, 4, 5, something like that, and that would be the fifth wave. This 5 subwaves would be the fifth wave of the fifth of the entire move. So 1, 2, all that's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Let me make that a different color and make it larger here. We'll do primary. Primary. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're getting the fifth wave. We're expecting this to come on up. Okay. So that's a bull count. That's the way we're looking on the bull. Ending diagonal or a 1-2-1-2. So when is one invalidated? And I'm not a big fan of the diagonal. I don't think it's the diagonal, but it certainly could be. But probably not so likely. But maybe. Is it this big bull count? I don't know. I don't know. It could be. It could be. So this is where I don't know, and we're just waiting on the chart to tell us. And then once we have enough information, then we can trade it whichever direction it's telling us. But right now it's in the middle of no man's land. We're in this zone right here. That the price is just staying in this zone right here. We don't know what it's doing. So we're waiting for the structures to complete so we can really see what's going on. Okay? All right. Now, on the macro here, this wave, is there any way to see this as 3 waves? Only 3 waves. It's really hard to only see it as 3 waves. But let's see if we can do it. 5, 3, 5. Okay, so this would be a W wave. There's our X wave. Then I would have to have 3 waves. Five, 3, 5. Okay, all right. I got a bear count, guys. I have a bear count. W, X, Y isn't finished. It would have to be that ending diagonal I was telling you about. It would have to be that. This is the bear count, best I can tell. Okay, let me check on Rob's chart here. What in the world? It says unable to connect to the chat. Let me see if I can connect to the chat here. James, I'm not a big fan of the WXYXZ. I mean, it could be. I mean, I'm not the, I'm not the, what do you call it? I'm not the guru. I know Elliott Wave, but do I think it? Probably not. That's probably not my choice there. Let's see here. All right, let's see Rob's chart. Can't be opened. Let's try that. Got problems with that, buddy. Tell you what. Put chart. Highlight the word chart and then everything behind it, and let me see what that looks like in your address. Okay. ABCD, Mackie. Not sure what you mean. I would need an E in there for a triangle. Yeah. Rob, I'm tracking with you. I don't need your chart. I said that in the video, so I finally caught up to what you were saying. Yeah, it could be a. But here's my bear count, guys, right here. So we got a W wave. Let me see if I can highlight it for you. That's a 5, a 3, and a 5 right there. Here's a little 3 wave, X wave, little tiny thing, but there it is. Okay, and then we've got basically a 5. We're going to count that as a 3, and now we're getting a 5. Okay, and that 5 has to be an ending diagonal. And that's our bear count, okay? That's going to get us down here. That's going to also probably keep us below the top here of this top of the wave. So 10,597, we're probably going to stay below that. Don't have to, but we could. Okay, try now. Nope, not letting me load it, my man. What you do, here's what you do. So on my chart, all you do is hit the camera, all right, and then hit save image, okay, and then give me here's the image address right here. Just give me the X and the rest of it, and now I'll get to see the image. I won't be able to have access and move the chart. I'll just be able to see a picture of your chart. So give me that. That's the way you do it. And if anybody else wants to share their charts, you're welcome to do that. I can't promise I'll pull them all up, but I'll do my best. Let's see. Access denied. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, it's the camera button. So what's the latest link here? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. All right, let me keep rocking. All right, so there's my bear count. What do you think of the bear count, guys? Who are the bears out here? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Is that stretching it? That's a way to interpret this as a bear, as a bear wave. And until it becomes invalidated, if it goes beyond, let's see, if it goes beyond 11,454, guys, we're not dealing with a bear count, guys. If it breaks this top, it doesn't mean it's off completely, but it's really it's a good idea that it's probably not the bear count. Sorry, guys. I am in Brave browser. I wonder if that's causing any trouble here. Let me see something real quick. TradingView.com chart. V. All right, guys, it worked in Chrome. Brave looks like Brave was blocking it in some way. Ah, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's our count. I mean, that's the count. I'm actually excluding this, and we're a little different there, but that's okay. There it is. Well, there's Rob's chart, guys. Thanks for sharing it, buddy. And this is to Rob, this is a 1, 2, 1, 2 maybe. Okay. There it is. We'll leave that. All right. We got it. We got it. Yeah, James, I'm with you on that one, buddy. This thing has been quite choppy, and nothing seems super impulsive about it, does it? I mean, it's really, there are impulse waves within it, but it's just been so choppy. Chemo, yeah, I mean, you're right. Possibly, I mean, for sure. So for me, this has just been just from an Elliott wave perspective, just been super hard to get a hold of, and this is why I do this. Dig deep with you guys to see if we can come up with a count and a way to read this. And I really appreciate those of you who are learning Elliott wave or who know Elliott wave is sharing your ideas, because I mean, I don't know everything, and I get my count. I mean, I do my best to give a valid count. And I'm pretty good at it, but I love to hear other people's ideas, and so. Anyway, but you got to admit, you can't agree with me. This wave is just super hard, super hard. Yep, you're right, Rob. Yeah, Raul, we need a big correction. We're waiting for this thing to break structure, okay? We are waiting for this thing to break its structure, okay? So what do I mean when I say break structure? Well, if you just draw a trend line from here down here, this trend line, okay? Waiting for this thing to break. We want to see this thing break out of this line. I want to see price do that, okay? Let me show you where we did it. So right here, see where we broke structure here? We broke out. Boom, boom. We broke out here, retested it, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Okay? So that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting to see this thing finish. We want to see it finish. I don't know if it's going to go up or not and finish, or if it's finished already. This was the finishing wave. Could have been. Or we might get one more finishing wave here. Then we want to see it break out of structure, retest it, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Now, and it should be a big correction. It should be, if this is a 3-wave move, okay, we're looking for 5 waves down probably, and that would give us a 5, a 3, and a 5. And it's going to be big. It's going to be real big. Or if it's a bull count of some kind, we're waiting for the 5th wave to finish, wherever it finishes, I don't know, and then we're looking for 3 waves down. But regardless, we're looking for a large move to the downside, but we got to see this thing finish first. And I'm not sure that it's finished. Okay, so we want to see it finish, whether it's a big bull wave or it's just a little bear wave here. If it's bear, 5 waves down. If it's bull, it's going to go up and then 3 waves down. Regardless, we're going to get a correction back down to the 7,000 to 8,000 range. Regardless, we're going to get that. Almost guaranteed. As much as you can guarantee anything in this world. right? It is a total mess. Yeah, I mean, anytime, see, the market makers can't show you what their plan is, um, lest they wouldn't be able to make their money. So they need the bulls to think it's bullish, and they need the bears to think it's bearish, so that yeah, so that they can get your money. So basically, they play on the bulls' emotions, they play on the bears' emotions. I mean, let's just talk about that just for a second, okay? Um, when this move happened right here, we're all waiting for that correction. We got this big move to the downside, right? So what are the bears thinking? The bears are thinking, here's our correction. We're going to get a three-way pullback, and then it's going to continue. I was thinking that, okay? But what did we get? We got this pump to the upside. And it went up in three-way fashion, which is really stinky. It really kind of went up in a weird way. I mean, come on. This wave is a bunch of nonsense, is what that is. If you just want to know what that is, that's nonsense. And then this wave, it looks like 5 waves. It's nonsense. Okay? This wave is 5 waves, it appears. Okay? So anyway, the bears are excited, bulls are freaking out, and then they take it up. And then the bulls are like, oh yeah, here we go. And then, no, we're not. Yeah, we are. No, we're not. And then just every time they go up and down, it's just a big, it's kind of like that ride you ride, at the amusement park, and it goes up, and this side's screaming, ah! And this side's kind of, because they're kind of low, and they're not, and then they go, ah! Ah! And they're just going, it's just back and forth, right? And that's what the market's designed to do. Okay, so when this pump happened, oh man, we're going to the moon, baby. No, we're not. Boom, took it down. Bears are like, yeah, see, I told you. And now what? And now what? Well, we got this come on. We got this corrective wave here, everything's corrective, and then boom, today, we give you this jump. What's that? You got to figure it out. What do you think is going to happen next? Probably that. You know what I mean? Here, look at this. Boom, down. Boom, down. Sideways. Boom, down. I mean, it's just they're messing with your emotions, guys. And every move, everybody gets excited. That's why you got to stay even keel. You gotta chill. This market is designed to take your money. Okay, it's designed to take your money. So let's do the final TA here on Bitcoin here on this, because I spent a lot of time here on Bitcoin. I didn't mean to spend quite so much time, but hey, let me know for those of you that is pretty quiet in the chat, let me know if what I shared tonight was helpful to you in understanding Elliott Wave a little bit more, especially you Elliott Wave noobs that just don't really understand Elliott Wave. Are you beginning to understand a little bit more as watching what you just watched or watching my channel? Let me know. Give me some feedback on that, guys, because one of my goals is to help you guys understand the Elliott Wave principles, so it's not voodoo to you, and it's not some weird cockamamie, I'm just guessing and drawing lines, but it's actually, there's rationale and reason for the structures that we're seeing, and why we can kind of know where things are headed, and why we know it, and why we believe those things are happening. So let me know if it's helping you, and just give me some feedback in that area, okay? All right. So let's now take a look at this final very small time frame where we've worked our way down here, and let's say, okay, what do we got now? The other day I was saying, man, this is looking really bullish, and I was letting you guys know in the video. But here's the problem now. My line of death was at the bottom of this wave. My idea was that this was a leading diagonal. This was a 1 wave. That was a 2 wave, and this wave right here was a 1 and a 2, and I was expecting to go up from there, and I was thinking pretty bullish. What happened is we came down and we broke the bottom of this. That means this can't be a 2 wave, because one of the rules of Elliott is that the 2 wave cannot break the origin of the 1 wave. So that can't be a 1 2 1 2 really bullish count. So the only thing left for me is that Okay, fine. That's still a diagonal, but that's an A wave. This is B, and that's C. That's a 5, 3, 5. Okay? And then we got another 3 wave that just happened again. It's another 5, 3, 5. Okay? And now what do we got here? We got a 5, we got an impulse wave off the bottom. Okay? So one of the things I'm thinking about is that this is a 5 wave impulse that may or may not be finished. We're going to expect a 3 wave pullback, and then we're going to get another 5 wave impulse to the upside. And that whole structure is going to be a W, ABC, ABC X, ABC Y. And that's the application of the WXY that I explained earlier, WXY. It's going to get us back up here to this range, and it's probably going to help us finish. It's probably going to help us finish. It could help us finish the 5th wave, or we go down from there. Okay, we go down from there. Let's see here. Expanding diagonal. Let's think about that for a second. Not a fan of expanding diagonals, by the way. I'm an expanding diagonal agnostic. So after this move, this becoming an expanded diagonal, is that what you're thinking? Right here, this move? Nope, you have not missed the ETH count. I'm getting ready to go to that, Hamed. Thanks, Nestor. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Chemo. That's what I want to just supply to you guys. Yep, we all hate WXY, brother. We all hate it because it just extends it forever. Yeah, I think you're talking about this right here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, buddy. I'm not sure. My 4 right here, Jimmy the Genius. This 4. Again, this 4 right here is just an idea. If this is a bull count, this could be a leading an ending diagonal here. It's just an idea. It may not be that. So just a thought. It's part of a bear count, though. I don't think there's enough information here to know if you got an expanding diagonal yet. Wait for the 3 to finish and then see. But yeah, I'm a agnostic when it comes to expanding diagonals. Okay. So the 2 options I can see on the table so far, and I shared it today in the short live stream that I did earlier. Hope you guys appreciated that as well. I got a 3 wave move here. Okay, so this could be an impulse 5 wave, then a 3 wave, and it's finished. ABC done. And then what we could have is another leading diagonal right here. Okay, let me show it to you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another diagonal. And then we have a flat right here as our 2 wave. So this is 1, 2, and then we're going down from here, guys. So that's a way to think about it. So that's 5 waves. Okay, got 3 wave pullback, and now we're looking for 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be heading down. as the general direction. The other way to look at it is that this is a W, this is X, and now we're getting the Y. And then after that, we go down. The final way to think about it is that this is some kind of a three-wave move in a diagonal, and now we're looking to get another three-wave move to the upside to finish a diagonal. And we're going to get back up here to $10,500, $10,600. Data. We need more data. Indeed, indeed. Okay, so they're the what ifs. Those are the structures I'll be watching for, and as information comes in the chart, we'll be able to rule out certain things, and you know. So until then, until I see a clear trade setup, I'm not trading it until I see a setup. I am in a current short trade. I'm waiting for a pullback, so I'd like to see a pullback. I'll wait it out until I get it, most likely. So anyway, because this took me by surprise today. Always does. Always does. Oh, you're saying that this is an expanding diagonal right here. I got you. I'm with you now. I'm with you, man. So nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your expanding diagonal. That's what Rob was trying to say. That's what he was trying to say the whole time. He was trying to say that right there. I'm slow, man. I'm slow, but there it is. It is insufficient for sure. Yeah. Yeah, not a fan of that count, bro. I'm sorry, man. It could be, you could be right. I could be totally wrong. You could totally be right. For me, it's just simple to see this as a diagonal right there, and then a B wave, and then a C wave. A B C, A B C, easy as A B. Wait, no. Okay. All right. Let's look at ETH. Let's do the ETH TA. Ahmed, you made it for the and then let's see, Rob. Hopefully you're here too. GTS. All right. Let's go to the daily. Woo, I'm tired, guys. I may not take chart requests tonight. Yeah, when I pull back to the daily, we did that first, Jimmy the Genius. We started from the daily and worked our way in. So you have to go back and watch the live. We started macro, worked our way into micro. I love it, Rob. All right. Let's see. There's another Rob, by the way, that goes by GTS here on the. I can't remember his name here, but he'll be watching this live stream later if he's not watching today. What do we got here? On the daily, we got divergence. Big bear divergence right here. Boom. Right there. This is on Ethereum. First thing I see on the daily. There it is. So Ethereum looks like it needs to go up one more time to finish it out. So Ethereum looks like this. That's what Ethereum looks like it needs to do on the daily. So chances are you get a pump between this week. It's going to take this RSI up, but it's not going to overtake the high here. It's going to come down. So, and if that's the case, here's the count for Ethereum. 1, 2, 3, 4. All that's 5. I like it. I like it. That says we might be in that diagonal in Bitcoin. Let me draw the count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where would we expect Ethereum to come and finish this wave? 258, 260, 280, possibly 308 if it's really extended. Now, if it gets really extended, guys, we could wipe out the divergence. But we would create divergence off of this peak. It would become hidden, probably hidden bullish, hidden bearish divergence. So I'll have to wait and see. That's the daily. Let's go to 6 hour. See what we got here. Pull the fibs on this wave right here. See, we didn't make it to the 1618 up here. That bothers me. Well, if I draw it like that, we barely tagged it. Okay, so I'll allow it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 looks good. So yeah, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need 5 waves here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 280 is highly likely on Ethereum. Not financial advice. Let's go to the 2 hour chart. Look at this a little closer. One hour chart. I want to see this wave right here. I want to see if that's an impulse. Only way that's impulse is if it's leading diagonal, guys. Oh. 1, 2, where's 3? 3, I don't like how little 3 is, but yep, it's the smallest wave. That can't be 3. So that's not a leading diagonal. That's not allowed to be 3. Dude, we didn't even make this 1618. We didn't make the 1-to-1, dude. All right, whoever can tell me the voice I was just doing, you can amaze me. Hey, dudes. All right. Free entry into my Telegram group for a week, if you can tell me who that was. I just did an impression. Hey, yo, dudes. First one to name that impression. Yeah, it didn't even get the 1-to-1 extension. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like that as a corrective wave. No, it wasn't Max. It's off television, so it would be off. Was I doing Max? I wasn't doing an Aussie voice. No, no, I was not doing Rocky. I'll let it go for another minute or two, and then I'll give you another hint. And whoever gets it is going to get a free week in the Telegram group. I'm telling you. And this character is known for saying, "Yo, dudes, dudes." Oh man, it's not Rocky. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. I'll let it go for another minute or two, and then I'll give another hint. In the meantime, okay, so I don't. This is the small. This looks like a three-wave move to me, guys. So that's one thing I see. Then I got this. What is this? So this looks like three waves as well. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. This looks like a three wave. Is that a triangle in there? Is that a running triangle? Huh. Okay, what if this... Yo, dude. Dudes. Okay, next hint, since nobody's guessing, it's a cartoon. It's a kid's cartoon. Okay, so is that a running triangle? Get this off the screen. A. B, C, D. I don't like it. E. No, I don't know. ETH is okay. They make this really cool web page. It's called Google. Yeah, Google's awesome. Running triangle. All right, here you go. Here's a running triangle where basically your A wave it starts. Okay, the B comes lower than the A, and then it contracts like that. So it's kind of running, and it continues. So there's a no, not Johnny Bravo. Keep guessing, guys. If y'all don't know the show, it's a bummer. It's a great show. Sorry for the sarcasm, by the way. I'm just, sorry, Rob. I'm just playing with you. So yeah, I don't think it's a triangle. But I was just like, what's it doing? What is it? What is all that? What is the structure? My take right now, this is three wave. Boom, 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 three wave. Boom, 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 three wave, maybe. Or, yeah, man, that is an enigma, guys. That's crazy. Okay, what if this whole thing's a triangle? Just trying to figure out the structures, guys. What do you think of that idea? That almost looks right, doesn't it? What's up, Indy? What's up? Doing well, doing well. What do you think of that, guys, on Ethereum? All right, last chance. Dudes. It's not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Barney Rubble. hey, yo, Fred. No, not Barney Rubble. Good guessing. All right, here it is. It's Seuss from Gravity Falls. If you've never seen Gravity Falls, it's kind of a modern cartoon. It only had 2 seasons of it. It was a good little cartoon. Definitely watch it with your kids. Lots of fun. Seuss from Gravity Falls. Not Bart Simpson. Nope. Oh, is this a Bart? Yeah, I don't know. No, see, Jimmy the Genius, I got a bull count and a bear count for Bitcoin, right? So I don't know where you came in on the TA, but we spent a lot of time talking about the bull count as well. So, if ETH is bullish, then that means that our bull count is more likely here in Bitcoin as well. I mean, shoot, we could have a triangle here as well. It doesn't. I don't like it as a triangle, but could be one. It could be a running triangle. A, this would be the B, and then we get the oh, so it could be like this. This is A. That triangle could be a B wave, and then we're getting a C wave. And that would be a 4th wave move. That'd be a 3 wave, 4 wave. No. What would that be? Yeah, I don't even know. So that's a way to. I don't. Again, trying to make sense of something that's quite difficult here, guys. I've got 2 ways to count this here. So WXY makes the most sense to me right now. W, X, and then Y. That makes the most sense for now. Yeah, James, it is a U.S. cartoon. Gravity Falls, look it up. It's pretty fun. Let's see. Let's have some fun here. There's the character. Let's see. We'll have some fun here for a second. Let me get my settings on. See if you guys can hear this.
Am I blanching, girl? We blanching. I live up in
stupid.
Am I blanching, girl? We blanching. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this, Mabel. I keep forgetting my lines, and this costume is more, revealing than I expect. Hello? Civilization?
Hey, Seuss, can I sleep in your break room tonight?
Of course, dude.
Dude.
You just gotta make your body go like a video game puzzle block. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, bop, boop, boop. The trick is to hold perfectly still. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
I think...
Okay, so I was cleaning up behind this bookcase when boom! Mystery door! This old shack is full of weird secrets.
Alright, there's Seuss, guys. There's Seuss. Alright. Sorry. Alright. I'm just playing somebody else's. Okay, I don't know if that's a copyright strike or not. My bad. Well, there it is. there's Seuss. That's a funny cartoon. It's pretty clean. Has some adult humor in it. The kid that goes over the kids' heads. So, anyway, I love Seuss. Hey, dude. He says "dude" all the time. All right. All right. So yeah, ETH, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with ETH. I don't know what's going on. I can't figure that mess out. I need more data. Data. All right. Who remembers that movie from the 80s? Data. All right. For a week in the Telegram group if you're not a part of it. Data. There's a movie from the 80s. If I said something else, you would remember immediately, but I'm not going to say it. All right. Yeah, dragon patterns. Yeah, we got a dragon here, buddy. See it? Fire breathing. I see it. It's a dragon. I'm not picking on you. I'm just having some fun. There you go, James. You made it. No, not E.T. Not E.T. Number 5. What's in the movie? You got to name the movie. James, come on. You get first. Yeah. All right. Number 5 alive. That's it. You got it. That's from Short Circuit, movie from the 80s. Go back. All right. I'm having a hard time. James, are you in my Telegram group? I can't remember. Everybody's name, man. We got 150 people in there, and everybody's names are different. So I don't know if they're the same. So and I know Geek Boy's in Telegram. So sorry, dude. So if you're not, I'll get you in there for a week. Okay, let me know. Oh, my email. Just shoot me an email. There you go. And somebody else needed my email, so there it is. Okay. Well, James, shoot me an email, and I'll get you the links, and you can come have a taste of it for a week and see what you think. All right. Well, there you go. Now you got a reason to do it. All right. So yeah, Ethereum. I mean, it seems like this doesn't look like a 5-wave move. It doesn't. It's not 5 waves. It's 3 waves. It's not an impulse. It's corrective. So yeah, that's my best guess here. mean, three wave. So I just don't like it. It's truncated. It's not. That's tough. It's tough. But the best I can do here is boom, 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 like that. Three wave there. Three wave there. Are we going to get a three wave there? And then down? Don't know. I don't know. All right. Notice the symbol. Notice it. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Jimmy the Genius. Yes. I remember. We got to put some movie quotes in. We need to have a theme night every night. Next week we'll have a Princess Bride week. All right. All right. Let's look at Litecoin. Guys, it's late. I'm not going to do chart requests tonight. You forgive me? Thank you. I'm tired. Yeah, here's what I don't like about Litecoin. It's just sideways. Everything's sideways. And it scares me a little bit in such a way that, you know, are we going to get that? Is that coming? I kind of feel like it is. We don't trade on feelings, but I kind of feel like it is. All right, so Litecoin. This is a leading diagonal. This is the way it looks to me. The only problem with this being a leading diagonal is the third wave. It cannot be the smallest. That's the rule. That's a rule. It doesn't have to be the longest. It just can't be the smallest. It looks like 3 is longer than 1, but I'm not certain. But that's what that looks like to me. If I exclude this and just start from here, it becomes a 3-wave move. Let me measure. Ooh. Yeah, 1's longer than 3. I don't like that. It breaks rules of a leading diagonal. If I extend it out to here, it's an ugly diagonal. It's an ugly diagonal, but maybe. Is that a 3-way pullback? And now we're in a 1, 2, 1, 2? Or is this a 3-wave pullback, 3-wave, and now we're going to get another 3-wave? And then we're bull. Let's look at this wave right here, see if that's impulse or corrective. Huh. Diagonals all over the place. That's a good diagonal there. That's corrective. So this appears 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 waves. Impulse. So that's to the downside. So we got a 3 wave, a 3 wave, and now we're going to get maybe another 3 wave. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I explained this at the beginning of the live stream, what I'm doing here. See, here's that same diagonal that Bitcoin has, except the difference is so there's a diagonal. Three-wave correction. Looks like we need a C wave. Excuse me. Looks like we need to do this. And then we'd be coming down for 3 waves. We would likely do something like this, this, that. Perfect. All right, there's my analysis for Litecoin. 5 wave up, 3 wave down. We're going to finish this like that. It looks very symmetrical. Going to get another shot at $35 maybe. That's my final answer there. Yeah, I agree, Thomas. It's lagging now. I hope I didn't lose it completely. Hey, Max, I just gave you the Litecoin. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? What's up, Octavian? Morning. Phone a friend. That's my final answer. Is that your final answer? If we get an impulse down, buddy, we'll see. But Litecoin looks like it wants to go tonight, up tonight, and then WXY after that, and then back down to $35. Max, tell me, eventually you can tell me in the group, what do you think about that as a leading diagonal? It's not the best shape, but it's the best I can make out of that stuff. I like it to some degree. You got a three-wave move here. So we got a three, and then I'm expecting this is the beginning of a three-wave down. So the shape that I'm getting here, I'm expecting this to finish as a flat or something like that. So this is a 5, a 3, and then a 5. And then we get a 3-wave correction, and then we get a 5-wave down or something like that. Or we get a 3-wave down. Gets us down here in that region. At least. Oops. There we go. Let's go back to the small time frame, just kind of take a peek here. Yeah, this looks like it wants to go up one more time. And then down, and then up to here. So I think this is going to probably finish a 5-wave sequence, come back down 3. Might be a nice little trade for a couple of bucks to the upside. I don't trade Litecoin anymore. You can't do leverage. Well, actually, they just started doing leverage on Litecoin on Kraken. But it's small leverage, just like 1 or 2x. Can't do 5x on Kraken. Of course, 5x is small leverage too. All right, guys, had a lot of fun with you tonight. Hope you had some fun. I'm done with TA. Not going to take any chart requests because I'm pretty tired. Sorry. I might come back live and do some chart requests another night. But let's just remind ourselves of Bitcoin, what we're expecting, and then we'll head on out of here. Call it a night. Okay? So what I'm expecting on Bitcoin is we got a couple ideas on the table. This could be an ending diagonal of Bitcoin for our 5th wave. And so we could be coming up here, retesting 10,500, may even break it slightly and then go down. Okay, so possibility there. This could be a 1-2-1-2. This is a bull count as well. So in other words, this is the 5th wave, and the 5th wave is 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're on our way up for 3. 4, 5 is going to get us up to 12,500 region, 13,000 even potentially. Okay. Or the bearish outlook says we still need that diagonal in there. We need to finish that diagonal bearish outlook. So and then we go down for 3 waves, or actually 5 waves, or three larger waves. I'm not sure. It's got to be a WXY, so it'd have to be 3 larger waves, 5, 3, 5, or something like that. Something like this. But it's looking like we're going to get one more pump to the high, guys. That's the way I'm thinking about it. That's the way I'm seeing it right now. Now, with that in mind, this wave here, again, looks like 3 waves, and now we're going to get a WXY 3. So this is WXY, and we'd be going down somehow. I don't know where that fits in the larger count, so that's tough. No count that I showed you accounts for that. The other option is that this is actually a 1. This is 2. This is a 1. This is 2. That's a flat. And now we're coming down. So nothing that I've given you accounts for that either. So I'm here to just tell you that that's what I'm seeing. I don't know. I need more data. Not sure exactly what's going on with Bitcoin quite yet. This is very difficult trading in here. ND, thank you very much for the kind gesture there. I really, really appreciate that very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Let's watch and see what this next wave does. See, if there's anything worth coming on for, I'll come on or pump out a quick video. But if you're part of the Telegram group, obviously you'll know that stuff as well. So anyway, love you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. You guys have a great night. We're going to end the stream now. And yeah, we'll talk at you later. Sorry I'm not taking requests tonight. I'm just pretty tired. I need to get some rest, and I got the London market to trade here on the Forex here shortly. So anyway, y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He just spammed the channel. He just spammed it.